Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we'll be continuing with Green Hell. I have not really continued much with the story. Very much I just saved as soon as I ended the video, and yeah, but I have not progressed at all. But yeah, so let's get back into it. Last time we left off, we found out that Mia is sick, and that's most likely the reason we are here in that one. So, and now we have unlocked this new location, so that's at least a big positive as well. And at least now all of our stats are also, yeah, all of our stats are up to par because we just drank ayahuasca. Yo, this area is actually so beautiful. Just don't want to fall down there. That would be not a fun way to go out. Yeah, no. That will really suck. I wonder if we can get up, like, to these other areas. Maybe. Well, actually, well, this part over here was pointless, trying to get up to. Yeah, no, I don't think. Ah, no mouses. Okay, let's just be careful. Don't fall. Okay, we're all good. Ah, there's a caiman. I think we can take this one. Like we killed the last one. Ah, okay, there we go. Why did I feel like he was so much further? Right? Aim. Easy, big guy. There we go, that was easy. Actually, wait. I don't think I can carry caiman meat. I'm already a bit stored. Maybe. But I hear walking. Ah, it's just capybaras. We can get rid of the animal bones. We don't really need that at the moment. Well, caiman meat. Oh, one thing I will say I did do is I did get more psychedelics, and basically I just restocked the food and bandages and so on. Just went back to the base. Now I don't want to waste food, but it's difficult. I'll still want to be walking at snail space the entire time. How are we looking stats wise? I know it could be a waste to eat something now. What's a poison dart frogs here? I'm glad just touching them does not... Ooh, that's a big fish. That's a real big fish. This would actually be a very nice place to fish at. But I can also imagine the place would be infested with caiman. I very much want to take these mushrooms. I know I'm already heavily over encumbered, but you know, it's just my inner gamer screaming at me to grab more stuff. We just need to find a base location. If we can find a little mini base location, then we should be fine. I actually really don't want to do this because I feel like I'm already moving slow, and going in the water seems like just a generally bad idea, considering that there could be a caiman in here. Like, yeah, sure, we killed one, but that was because it was on land, relatively slow. This is its territory. This is water. I'm not supposed to be in water. I'm made for land, not water. What the hell was that? Ah, hell, with a beehive. Hey, you see that tarp? There's a tarp over there. Hold on one sec. I can maybe get this honey. I love how that macaw is doing like circles. Ugh, hold on. I was focused too much on the macaw. There we go. Now just wait for the bees to go away. Okay. Let's get that honey. Ah, damn. Yeah, nah. Yeah, sure, eat it. It gives sanity. Let's head to that tarp. Maybe that's a good location to set up base. Ah, come on. I can't jump when over encumbered, so it really does make a bit of pain. Well, I guess we could just go around. I hear stuff in the water, and it makes me nervous. What the hell is that? It sounded like a war horn. Ah, there's already a camp here. I guess we can ask, Mia. Found the camp.
I found a camp. It looks abandoned, but clearly someone's been living here for a long time. Any idea who it might have been?
Well, I did read somewhere that a few years back, an Englishman walked the entire length of the Amazon River, and it took him over 2 years. World full of passionate people.
Yeah, I know. But something here doesn't add up. It looks as if they just disappeared. Like, leaving all their gear? That just doesn't make sense.
That is strange. But maybe it's a good thing. You can just grab what you need.
Yeah, doesn't look like anybody will be needing any of that.
I'm sorry, you're telling me this is in that water, and I just walked it? Are you trying to tell me I'm in the forest with a giant anaconda? This is horrifying. About the island camp. They had kids here. They killed an anaconda.
As for that camp, looks like they're resourceful. They even killed an anaconda and put its carcass on display.
I wonder why they do that.
To show a sign of strength. The natives have their totems. Well, they have theirs. Should be enough to scare away any outsiders.
Ah, got it. Survival of the fittest.
This is true. Like, to be quite frank, this is quite intimidating because to kill this without getting killed is definitely a show of strength. They had kids here.
They had a kid with them. You don't have to say anything. I guess I just had to share this with you.
You know, they might still be somewhere out there.
You don't have to comfort me.
I highly doubt that.
Okay.
Listen, let's just be logical here. They left their bags, and there's no sign of them. They're most probably not alive. Okay, well, I think this will be a good base of operations for the meanwhile. Let me just get a fire started. I can maybe cook this caiman meat. There you go. Boom. Now, meat. Okay, so now we have that fire started. Now we can start searching. beef jerky, can. We'll read the notes later. I first want to actually search the place. Painkillers, that's definitely handy. Empty can, not. I haven't really found a use for the empty cans yet. Can. Any painkillers? No. Can. Okay, well, let's do a stock check so far. Guess we can put that over here for now. So we have a large majority of canned food. Good old stack. We have beef jerky and other snacks. How's neat looking? Almost done. We have even more canned food here. We also have coconuts, which is also a huge plus. To be honest, this is enough food to last a while. And these coconuts alone are a good source of fats and protein. Well, not fats and water. And carbs, if I remember right. I could be remembering wrong. Ooh, charcoal. That's always handy. Okay, so by the looks of it, we're definitely good on the food side. Especially if it's caiman meat. Actually, speaking about caiman meat, let's have some at the moment. There we go. Might have been a little bit of a waste, but that's fine. We are very much doing good on food. Sure, that could change within like a few days. Wait, I could possibly make some herbal teas, can I not? We could maybe work with that, but let's just start reading the notes. Okay. Oh god, okay, this is already starting great. Oh god, Jacob is dead, the Yabawaka attacked us. That's actually not sound like them. I feel like it must have been those other tribals, the skull painted ones. No, it couldn't be them. I'm glad they agree. We were attacked by savages with skull painted on their face. I can't believe it happened. They just jumped him. Blood was gushing everywhere. We only wanted to talk. They looked terrified, like skeletons. They were like animals, like demons. We left. Their Bayless went to go get him, but you have to be crazy to go there again. The spear went right through him. I can't believe it. Damn. I lost my journal, all my notes, but I had to write something about it to somehow come to terms with what happened. Now I must begin writing from scratch, so that our work isn't lost and to keep evidence. I think we're safe for now. Elle took us somewhere. We set up camp in a place that's supposed to be better in technical terms, or something like that. He's afraid that they may come after us because he shot one of them. Cora hasn't slept in several days. He keeps staring at the jungle to see if they're coming. God, if it wasn't for, they would have killed us all. Everyone's still in shock because of what happened. Got the worst of it. No wonder they killed her man. I can't even imagine something like that. I don't know what I would do. The group wants to vote if we should call it a day or keep looking for the Yabawaka, but where should we go? We can't go back to the sea unless we go to the border, but that's a stupid idea. There's no chance they'll let us through. Damn it. I have the map. what is going on in the city? Every reference we are getting of like civilization sounds like it's the end of the world. And like people are trying to flee to the border, and like it's, for example, that other plane, it was shut down. Like sure, originally it could have been the cartel, but now it seems like it could have been like border guards. My name is Isabel, I think? Yeah, and I am a nurse. I saw with my own eyes how my hospital turned into this, where patients are given useless IVs and everyone is waiting for a miracle. No one is really trying to help, whether it's the doctors and giant corporations or the government. This is why I decided to do something together with a group of friends. I set off into the jungle to find the try to start it all. If the natives can cause this disease, they must know how to treat it. According to Higgins, they are not aggressive, so I intend to ask politely for their help. Obviously, I'm aware that I can develop the perfect drug by myself. I'm not stupid. Still, I believe that the information I'll gain may be used by someone else. I'll share my findings with anyone who offers a fair deal. Of course, I'm not doing it for the money. I want to help save human lives, but the expedition may take some time and it will be dangerous. Not to mention that 5 more people are joining me. I have all the members of my team to think about. They are risking a lot on me. We're not going to deny the drug to anyone, but we deserve compensation for our efforts. My plan is to record the entire expedition in this journal. Who knows, maybe I'll even publish a book like Higgins, only mine will be more valuable because it's going to be about the real drug. First day of the expedition. Eventually we set off as a group of 4, me, Carlos, and I'm worried that I didn't have enough time to pack everything, but the chaos in the city is getting worse and we decided not to wait any longer. It's so bad that no one at the hospital even knows how many drugs and equipment I took. I don't want to justify theft, but we are going to make better use of this stuff. Along the way, some people approached us. They asked where we were going and if they could join us. I could see fear in their eyes, but we can't take anyone with us. If anyone's too intimidates them, luckily so far it doesn't come to violence. We are keeping our goal secret, and Jake is pretty good at pretending that he doesn't know where to go. We don't pull out our map because we don't want anyone to see the route we've marked. So far we've been moving at a good pace, even faster than we initially planned. Day 8, Per showed me some interesting plants along the way. I've collected samples of all of them. These are leaves you can brew to make tea for ingestion and similar stuff. It's not yet the medicine we need, but who knows, maybe the simplest solution will turn out to be the best. After all, natives didn't, God knows what, they simply use what they find in the jungle. Maybe it's of different leaves in the right proportions. I'm collecting everything just to be on the safe side. Besides, how are they going to communicate with the natives? None of us know their language. I figured that I could show them different leaves, fruits or roots, and they'll have to nod or shake their head. This is where we're not saying it. Also, by the way, they just mentioned a disease. So this does prove that there's like a huge outbreak or some catastrophe happening in like civilization in the main cities. So from what that journal stated, it sounds like the natives caused this. So whatever we brought back must have caused this disease. Or I don't know, because I don't know why they would blame the natives, unless it was something we brought back that could have possibly caused the disease. But so that is why everybody's trying to flee, and that's why everybody's saying out here in the jungle is better than in the cities. This also explains why the cartel workers were all getting sick, and why there was an outbreak happening. I think we're getting closer to the Yabawaka. Carlos says that he can clearly see signs of someone's presence. He even found a footprint in the sand by the river. I read Higgins' book like 5 times. I won't be more ready than that. I checked the contents of the med kit. All the tubes are in place. I only hope they let us draw their blood, but that's just a last resort. We hope that once we explain what's going on in the world, they will give us the ingredients for the medicine, or even the medicine itself. They've got to have it, right? Since they're not getting sick. I just can't get over the microscope we broke along the way. Surprise, surprise, today we heard someone approaching from the jungle. We thought we already reached the block, but it was a regular guy. We got scared that it was someone from the cartel, because he looked like a real thug, but he turned out to be a policeman. His name is... He's brought his wife, Sophia, I think, and his daughter with him. They are extremely lucky to run into us, because the little girl was running a fever, of course. Carlos went completely nuts thinking it was the virus and didn't want me to tend to her, but in the end I convinced him it was a normal infection. I gave her some meds. She's going to sleep through the night in my sleeping bag, and tomorrow she'll feel much better. Carlos keeps telling us not to trust. He thinks he's not really a policeman, but a BOPE soldier? I have no idea what that stands for. Or someone like that, because he has a gun and acts all commando. As for me, I'm glad he joined us, because we'll have better protection against predators, and maybe he will even hunt something for dinner. He's probably a little jealous because he's the one who should make me feel safe, but a gun is better than a machete. Valid points. Things are not that good with Sophia, though. She's trembling, stuck up. She showed me their passports and said that because she's an American and as a child, they'll surely let her cross the border. I don't know if she'll... So they're just naive, just stupid, or anyway, until the girl gets better, we're stuck together. Oh, I truly do hope the little girl did not have the virus, because to be honest, that is actually very sad. I honestly hope, I honestly thought they might have died, but I honestly do hope they did make it to the border. It's probably just wishful thinking, but person can hope. What's this? A group of 4 people heading in the northwest direction. 2 men, 2 women. Their international suggests 2 couples, young city folk. Judging by their appearance and behavior, no visible sign of sickness, probably healthy. No guns, machetes, knives, no knowledge of martial arts. Only one of them looks like he could pack a punch. They're messy, leaving tracks and minor items behind. So far, no meds in their trash. Leads the group, but there's no strong leader. Loose structure. Carlos. Muscle of the group buff up, but his behavior shows that he has no solid training. Acts tough, hasn't noticed me so far. Isabel. Nurse, doctor, must have at least basic training. She pitched up Carlos' minor wound, has meds on her and probably more medical equipment. Other woman, she can tell apart poisonous and edible plants, but is not an expert. Basic training, an interest, a hobby, maybe. They're clearly heading in a set direction. Joe has notes regarding the route, but they're impossible to read from afar. They are planning to meet someone, looking for a shelter. Smugglers? They're talking about some medicine, and one of the women mentioned bodies in a hospital. They saw a clear interest in natives. They don't be dumb enough to try to approach them, can they? Finding of surveillance, they're harmless. The doctor could help. They might have useful information and drugs worth taking. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is the policeman, I'm doing air quotes, that was obviously mentioned, and he probably is whatever that abbreviation soldier. I assume maybe that's like a task force that the government made to find a cure. Because it sounds like that's what he basically is. He's basically like special forces, almost. Or like he has some sort of advanced training by the sounds, but last note. Little girl's note. North AM. Is that A? That unless it's mountains. Oh wait. This is the island surrounded by the water, and then east is a plain.
I found a roughly drawn map, Mia, and there's a plain drawn on it to the east of the camp. That's gotta be a lead.
Sounds like a plan. Keep me posted.
I knew I wasn't just seeing things.
Yeah, but to be quite frank, for the most part, don't really know if much of those planes you really want to go trench or get the attention of. Just wanted to pick up just wanted to get the recipe. Okay, let's sleep. Because at this point we truly need it. We can get up. Okay. So, great. All the meat spoiled. Well, maybe actually. Maybe this fishing rod can come in handy. Well, first of all, let's just see what's the matter.
Thirsty.
Okay, so we need water. Let's fill this canteen. There we go. Then we can just boil it. We have a fire. Or not. I didn't quite know what I was expecting in there, but hey. Don't know why they didn't allow me to boil it though. Well, we do have coconuts, so that's fine. But as I was saying before, we do have a fishing rod, so we can maybe fish for a bit. Add a fishing hook. How the hell do we make fishing hooks? Bones, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Bone hook. Oh wait, there's a little fishy thing there. Catcher. Oh, we have prawns. Ah, but they're spoiled. I'm not going to take that then. I don't know if this would technically work, because I don't know if we even put anything on. Might as well give it a second. We do have canned food, so we should be fine. I don't think something's gonna bite. Okay. Oh, might as well chop this. Okay. Let's grab our canned food. Wow, we stacked that nicely. Okay, that's all set. That's all done. We'll just come back here if we need anything. There's a lot of nice coconuts here. That could make a very nice bowl. Okay, so it was east, right? Of the camp. So it's this way. Yeah, so we didn't have a map on this section. Okay, so east of Lambda 2. Or east of the camp, at least. Oh! No! Bastard! Bugger off. Oh, hell. Of course we had to run into a wildcat. Okay. Quickly. Bandage. We're gonna die. Yeah, we died. Okay, well, I guess I'll...
Things.
Okay, I am back. Okay, where the hell's that big ass cat again? Don't want to die a second time to it. So it's out here somewhere, I know that. East so far has just been like dead ends and like a wall. Wait a minute. That's a trailer. Yeah, that's a trailer. How the hell did we get up there? Yeah, how did we get that? Definitely something of interest. Ooh, this is actually very nice. Nice little oasis. Once again, I'm being very ballsy with this walk here. This is actually a very nice place. Actually, wait. Okay, I might be like a bit crazy, but does this look kind of like look like the loading screen? I might like put like a picture up of it, but doesn't it quite look like that? Like there's the fire, waterfall. Ugh, well, I guess it kind of is more paved on top. I guess not. How do we get to that trailer? And that just leads to a dead end. I guess we can just do circles like we did last time. So far, it doesn't seem like that. It looks like a mountain lion, kind of. Doesn't look like it's coming back. what's that? I saw something. The capybara. You know, I hate that literally the most friendly animal in this entire jungle is literally the exact same shade as the most dangerous. Have we done a full loop? Feels like we have. I feel like there is like a little, wait, which way is this? This is west. There is a little downward dip over here. Ooh, that leads like to a whole cave entrance. I don't know if I want to go down there though. It feels a bit like very finalized. Like that's a bit of a commitment I don't feel like I want to make yet. That's just like a tapir. Oh, that made me very nervous there for a second. Oh, it's actually something dangerous. So far I'm not really spotting like any actual ways to get into places. Like there's no like very big defined location so far. Also a nice location for a base though. Hey man. That's a... Ah no, it's just like a little cave outcrop. Lots of open areas like this. I love how we have fully abandoned, like, you know, doing like a circle and are just now running through the forest. Okay, so there's the island. There's the capybaras. Okay, and there's the bridge. So we've done a full circle now. I feel like... You see, it opens up over here. So I definitely feel like this might be a section. That tapir gave me such a fright. I really thought I was gonna die there for a second. But there's a hole. And you know what they say? If there's a hole, wait a minute. It's like skeletons now. If there's a hole, there's most likely loot. Ah, this is the... whatchamacallit. Den, isn't it? Unsafe. Wait, that's another cave, isn't it? Yeah, it is another cave. Saw the scorpion on the right, or the left. Just like this kicking in. Ooh, where's this one lead? Has a little bridge on the top and everything. Or log. Whoa. This place is absolutely beautiful. Can't just imagine how it could be during the day. Okay, I kind of want to take a nap. $34.22. Just remember where this location is. At least just until daytime. No. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, how long does this food last? 6 hours. 8 hours. Okay, you... 6. Just gonna eat you now. And then we cannot sleep longer than 6 hours. Or, yeah, 5 hours max. How are we looking? Actually, I should eat these first. Leave the capybara meat last. What's up? Why I overdid it? Well, you win some, you lose some. And plus, we're at least doing decent with meat. Oh, by the way, I don't know why, but there's literally nothing in any of these containers when I reloaded. So, this is all the food we have now. Okay, so it was this way. Yeah, because you see, that's the way the plane went. But I feel like, due to how open this area is, I feel like this might be the location we need to go. Armadillos aside, I'm not here to kill you. I don't need food that badly. Yeah, here's that cave again. We can actually head up this time. We've already seen the inside. I see this is that, oh no, that's just the death hole. This is the oasis. Oh no, the oasis is on that side. Where's it right here? That was close. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is it. Yeah, maybe if we head that way, we actually can get around the mountains. Ugh, leeches. Bane of my existence. Okay. So yeah, this might actually allow us to get past the mountain. Ugh.
Damn it!
Ants. Jake, you said no better way than I could ever do. I feel exactly the same. Back off, back off, back off. Whew. That was good. That was good. I think it's definitely gonna think twice before it messes with me again. Yeah, let's keep on heading east. But I think we'll just check out this section. It seems like a bit interesting. Okay, see how it's... look, this is like a whole cave network. Oh, this is the bridge! I know where we are now. Yeah, so we're here. Huh, we've done a full loop. Yeah, 'cause this is the bridge. Huh, who would have guessed? I honestly wonder why that bridge is destroyed. Maybe the commandos, those BO somethings, did it? To be honest, I've only seen the abbreviation once, and I definitely did not remember it. Okay, let's keep on heading east. Yeah, east. And hopefully we should hit our location. But, I don't know. Rock face. Wait, I see a... Oh, we need a grapple gun. Damn it. Oh, how are we supposed to get east then? Because we're obviously supposed to be heading east. Unless we've already, like, passed the location we're supposed to find. It's like the question, like, which one is it? What does our notebook say? What that? This. Just says explore the burnt part of the map. Much information besides that. That's another ant roll. Okay, so this way. Let's keep on heading this way then. Because this is directly east. But we tried this way and we couldn't get up this hill. Even though this looks perfectly like we should be able to get up here. Wait a minute. This is. Holy hell. How did I miss this? This is like a full-on staircase. Okay. Well, let's head east then. Yeah. Holy hell. Who would have thought? Holy hell. We have to do another one? We're truly climbing this mountain. Okay, now, after we grab some food, we just kind of do calories. That's basically what we're struggling with at the moment. Actually, wait, we have these. Okay, so what next? We need to still find that plane. How much I bet we're gonna find airstripped, because that was teased by whatchamacallit, Mia, in the previous episode. We can finally then fly to Europe, even though I highly doubt it would be possible, because I'm very likely we'll be shot down. It just doesn't seem like a road. No, wait. Yeah, this is a path. This is definitely a path. Oh, houses. Civilization. Actual houses. Holy hell. It is an airstrip. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty poorly done airstrip, but an airstrip nevertheless. I just found an airstrip.
Mia, you won't believe this. I just found an airstrip.
Fantastic. Well, what are you waiting for? Radio for help.
Right, I'm on it.
Ooh, they have solar power. Okay, we'll explore everything later. I think, yeah. Let's first radio for help. Radio.
Oh, no signal.
Lovely. Actually, wait. Another abandoned camp. Am I going crazy? Where did everyone go? They couldn't have just disappeared. Should I take these things? What if they come back? An airport? We're saved. All I have to do is get the radio up and running and call for help. There's so much equipment here that it shouldn't be possible. Do you know, this is very eerie, because we have run into only, like, tribals. No actual, like, civilized people. It truly does feel like the apocalypse, because, as he said, like, everybody's just disappeared. At least we found some painkillers and more loot. Wait a minute. This airstrip is run by the cartel. They have the... Mr. Snowman. It's run by the cartel. What's this? Oh, it's a fishing. We need a key. Unless, how do we... Could it maybe be this? Because there's no signal. Wait, what did the journal say? I didn't quite read it actually. Call for help, fix the radio signal. So there has to be something... Is it maybe one of the wires? Yeah, wait. Maybe this one? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, look, there it leads to the antenna. Yeah, it's cut. Ooh!
Alright, that should do it.
Ah, cards. Nice. Stop trying to loot.
Hello, can anyone hear me? I need help.
I just see the little leech.
Come in, please. I need help. Anyone, come in, please. Fucking hell!
Copy. This is Manaus Control Tower. Over.
You can hear me? You can really hear me? I need help.
Affirmative. Keep calm now. I can hear you. You're going to be alright. Please give us your name and position. Over.
This is Jake Higgins. I'm on a makeshift airstrip in the middle of the jungle. I'm not sure where exactly.
Copy. That Jake Higgins? Again?
Again?
Okay. I know where you are. Please hold. Over.
What do you mean again?
Okay. Are you alone? Over.
No.
There's a girl with me, Mia.
Copy. Is there a man with you? Over.
A man? I'm alone. I already told you. There's no one else here. I already told you.
Listen, I told you already. There's no other man here. I'm with a girl. We're talking over the radio. Over.
Can you hear me? Are you still there? What do I do?
Are you still there? What do I do?
Copy. Just stay where you are. Over.
Will someone fly over? How long should I wait?
Keep calm. Stay put. Help is on the way. Over and out.
Am I just supposed to wait? God knows how long? You asked if I was alone. Who did you mean? What did you mean by again? Am I in danger? What's going on? Yeah, this is a true question I want to know.
Hey, what do you mean by again? Am I in some sort of danger? I mean, what's going on? Answer, please.
By the
Thank
way,
you. Please answer me. I don't know what's going on. Fuck. What was that?
I don't know how much I don't know if any of you guys know, but if you did,
Mia, help is on the
if
way.
you saw the button get pressed before you
Last.
pressed it.
That was a strange conversation, though. They asked me if there was a man here. Any idea what all that was about?
I'm just glad you're safe now.
Right. And since I know how to get out of here, now I need to find you.
Just come home.
What the? I won't leave you behind. Where are you talking? What are you talking
What?
about?
What are you talking about?
Just go home and don't worry about me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Only thing you will find here is disappointment. You don't need me anymore, Jake. It's time for me to go. Stay where you are and wait for help.
No, Mia, talk to me. Where are you?
Mia, come in. Mia, say something. Mia, come in.
Mia, come in. I can't just abandon you. Mia, say something. Please. Mia, come on. It's time to go. I found a way out. Please. God damn it, say something!
What the hell? What the hell? Has she gone crazy? Cause she now just wants me to leave her in this godforsaken jungle. Come in, please.
Mia, come in, please.
I don't know how many times I can do this.
Mia, come in, please.
Don't leave me. Please come in.
God damn it, don't leave me. Please come in.
Are you there?
Mia, are you there? I will keep looking for you anyway.
By the way, I see this like, fuck. I don't understand a thing. I called for help and Mia just, fuck. Am I supposed to go back without her? What happened? I'm not going to just leave her here. Where is she? Wait at the airstrip. I guess I could technically in theory. The question is like, how long do I wait? Help is on the way.
Help is on the way. Come in,
Please.
please. Mia,
Please come
Mia,
in.
come in, please.
Help is on the way.
Help is on the way. Come in.
I have to tell you something.
Mia, I have to tell you something. Please, come in.
Are you there?
Mia, are you there?
I
I'll
think
keep
she's
looking for
gone.
you anyway.
I need
Please, Mia, I need you.
climbing gear.
What is all this?
Holy hell. This is like full on. Well, we do know that there is like a huge pandemic going on. So it makes sense. There's no more. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, it's leaves.
Alvarez, report number 8. I've spotted a fire northwest from the Delta camp. So far, I've determined that there are around 6 people on the island. At least one is a child. So I'm guessing these are refugees from the city. watched them all day. It looks like they're unaware of our presence. For now, the group doesn't pose any threat to the mission. I suppose they feel safe on the island, and are likely to stay there. I don't think they have any useful information, so there's no need for contact, but I'll keep an eye on them. End of report.
Wonder if that was the person who went to them. Field project to subjects samples. We remind you of the obligation to examine every unknown specimen of local fauna. In the last shipment, we only received a handful of samples. So far, only 3% of the specimens present in this jungle have been tested for their. We expect you to increase the number of packages sent. It remains unchanged. Collect 2 samples of each specimen. The first one is to be examined on site, and the other one is to be well secured, packaged, and described in detail, and then sent by plane. All data is to be included in the catalog. Okay. Wait a minute. This is that company who offered to buy information from us. Seat passengers. A. Higgins J. So that's Jake Higgins, that's us. A2. A. Smith. This is us. We were on the passenger report.
A map? Yes!
Uh,
Okay, so here's an airstrip. What's the point C1?
I guess the C1 is the next location then. What the hell is that? What's that on the map? So that's just away from the something over there. I wonder what it is. Climbing gear. We can use that for whatever we need. Okay, let's search the rest of the location. We can maybe even give a good rest here. By the way, this leech has been on my arm for like the whole time. Open. Nothing in there. Instant coffee. Radio? Tapes? No. I wonder if, because obviously this is now a choice we have to make, like either stay here or search for Mia. I wonder if the game actually will end if you actually stay here and like wait, but I wonder for how long you have to wait. Well, it doesn't really look like there is much loot here. I mean, I guess, actually wait, map? Yeah, so it's just this way. It's in O2 25. So it's that way. Okay. What time is it? Yeah, let's rest. We'll rest up, then we can head out again. We'll rest up again. I'm not heading out in this darkness. That much is for sure. That's better. Okay, first of all, we'll check that. Grab, eat. Might as well have the orange juice. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of calories for that. Well, not a whole lot, but still, it's a decent amount. Canned beef. It's not bad. Like, yeah, we're a bit low in calories, but so far I would say we're doing pretty well. Okay, let's head then in that direction. Actually, wait. Let's save. I'm gonna say even maybe potentially if come back later and see, maybe, who knows, this could be an ending of where we just wait here. Yeah, no, this is definitely where we have to go. This is a full-blown road. Some good old calories. Ah. Lovely. Looks like the road's blocked off. Oh. We can still maybe see if there's maybe a place we can grapple up from. I don't think it's that way. I think it'll be more this way, if anything. Ooh, those are those Brazilian nuts that have fallen. Yeah, there it is. I haven't quite eaten one of these yet. Ooh, look, there's even... Oh, are you really? I can't get those? Oh, that's fine, I'll take the Brazilian nuts anyway. Wait, looks like there's an opening over there. Ah, no, it's not. Right. Ah, fruit. These are actually not that bad. They're actually a good source of calories. Well, we got climbing gear. Yeah, it's like a little pond. It's like southeast. Yeah, it's this way. It's down that way. Ooh, hell. Ah, it could have been very bad. So it's that way then. Because that road's blocked off. Actually, wait, where is that road then? That road is north. Like, kind of northwest. So, northwest, so it's like that way. So it's kind of leading back to where that one... It could either be to where the grapple gun location is, or perhaps... Wait. There's a thing over there. Climbing, or like... It looks like another, what do you call it? Trailer, maybe knocked over? Like at that other location. So it is this way. Oh no, wait, this is an elevator. Wait, is it an elevator? Can't quite tell. Okay, so yeah, this is a... Oh no, it's a rappel. We're gonna rappel down. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Ah, oxygen tank. What do we have in our notebook? New entry? Everything's just keeps getting weirder. All this equipment, where did it come from? The map ends at this, but I must take a chance and dive. I have to find her. Ugh, there's gonna be a Canaan or some other god-awful thing in the war, isn't there? Oh, I hate that there's no light. Just follow the blue rope. I'm just gonna see like a black, like a mass just in front of me, and it's gonna be like a giant ass anaconda or caiman, I can already tell. This is so difficult to see. I think it's a right, yeah, it's a right. Okay, new map location. That's good, that's good, that's good. Get up, get up, get up. We still have lots of oxygen though. Whew. That was a close one. So we're over here now. Okay, so it wasn't that far of a dive. That's a big pond area. Wonder what that is, that triangle. That's what's really amazing. Okay, we're probably gonna have to do some climbing now. Or something, because we have the climbing gear. It can't just be for that one section where we had to rappel down. But that'd be a bit of a waste. So we have like a little mini dock here. Yeah, no, I was about to ask if that's where we came from, but no, that's not. That would have been impossible. That's a new location. Before that, I just want to check out this section, like these two right sections. Because, no, not what I meant. I'm going to do this. Yeah, because you see, we have this whole section over here, so might as well explore it before we go down into, like, that big water region. Probably like a swamp or, like, river-ish area? I don't know what you would really call it. Pretty much I just want to explore this area, you know? Like really, where is the harm? And plus, it gives us more time to see more of this beautiful jungle. What the hell is that? Oh, you damn iguanas. Looks like there's some sort of like pathway there. At least I don't think we're gonna run into any, what do you call them, big cats, because the last one we scared off and they kind of don't show up that often if one's already shown up. But there might be a new one in this area. To be honest, it could be either or at this point. No! Oh hell. Can I get up, please? Oh, this, I don't like being in the water. Like you see, I don't mind if the water is clear, but this is just, it's too murky and there's too much of a likelihood of there being a caiman in there. And, you know, as I said, I'm made for land, not water. So, I'm in his domain, not the other way around. Like you see, this leads, like, to a full-on path. This just makes me feel like there's definitely something here. Holy hell, this is like a iguana territory of note. It's like so many of them. It's like a full-blown family of iguanas. Once again, a very beautiful area. Yeah, we're looking a bit low in calories. Let's actually eat some. We have some blue mushrooms. Get some energy back. There we go. Decent amount of energy back, at least. I'm honestly surprised I haven't found anything yet. Like, this honestly does feel like an area where we would find something. And so far, we haven't found anything.
Thirsty.
You know, I do not miss the days of where I would be running around the forest looking for marinara leaves. I am so happy I have like a full stack of bandages. Is this it? Does this smell like the top of the waterfall? I feel like there would be something up there, but there's nothing. I also thought there would be something up here. But no, nothing. Oh, well, okay. I guess coming up here was a bit of a waste, but hey. These butterflies are beautiful. I know I keep on saying it, but this jungle truly is magnificent. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh, there's fruit. At least we're getting some good... Well, I guess it was not a complete loss, because we're actually getting some fruits and so on. We're actually getting some good old food. You could make this probably like a very nice base. To be honest, there's so many areas in here that could be potential base locations. Oh, it's just a tapir, I think, or anteater.
Could use a drink.
Oh, great. Okay, now... you know, it's fine. I was gonna say I could just let the poison run its way through, because we know level 2 bite can be fine, but we have so much stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Yeah, there it is. I don't see it, but it's nowhere else it could be. Okay, let's head down, and then we can head to the next location. We can now head into this, like, swampy area. In this very water based area. There's gonna be a lot of came in there, isn't there? I don't know if we're gonna run to Anaconda. To be honest, that would be very badass if we do. Why must it always be water? Okay, at least it's not too bad, it's just a bit damp. It's not like the worst. I thought so. So yeah, there's like a swamp. Did I just see Brazilian nuts fall? No. I'm hallucinating. Okay, there. Yeah, no, this is gonna be caiman infested. And this, you know, this is the prime place for Anaconda. But hey, look at it like this. We're definitely probably not gonna run into a big cat here, which is positive. Because, you know, caiman, we are masters at killing. But big cats, we've maybe killed 1 or 2 in our entire adventure. Okay, we need to get some energy. Drink. Eat. Need to get that hydration up. Actually, let's drink.
No, bad idea.
Get parasites. Eat. Full water. Eat. Boom. Okay. Now, do we know where we have to go? No, not really. I guess it's just exploring at this point. I guess there's not really too many locations that could be worthwhile. Like, it's mostly water here. Okay, these are like low land paths. Or like somewhat underwater paths. Oh, I just like this so much. I want to investigate that area kind of, because it looks like there's something over there maybe. Let's see how it's... Well, maybe I'm just hallucinating. Like, that island definitely does seem important as well. See, it looks like there could be potentially something over there. I just like this. Because you know what lives in this water. Holy hell! Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, it's right there. Ah, you bastard. Ah! We were being a bit too cocky. Well, I was being a bit too cocky there. Okay, well, we know the gist. Okay, well, we're back. Into this horrible swamp area. Okay. I think I'm gonna use a bow, because, listen, as we saw, the spear is a useless item to use against the caiman, because it can just bite us whenever we get in range of it, so the best strategy would be just to shoot it rather, like we've been doing in the past. To be honest, I have no idea why I was even attempting to remotely spear it. As I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, there's what's them called? Grappling gun points. Yeah, because these are way too high for grappling hooks. Yeah. We need a grapple gun. I hate that I need to swim. I feel so defenseless. Okay, I feel like... Wait, do you hear that? There it is. I knew I heard. Boom. Yes, also get your twisted neck. I think we'll just leave the meat, to be honest. Actually no, we actually can't take the meat. We won't be too over encumbered. Might just drop the bones. Wait, there's tents here. Holy hell, these tents! Oh, but bloody hell, they're overgrown to hell. You're not gonna believe this.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe this.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, Jake. Oh, hell. Okay, well, what the hell do we do? Do we attack? Okay, they didn't seem to mind their buddy dying. Must have been the wind. Bit higher. Boom. Boom. By the way, these could have easily been like friendlies. I just decided to attack them. Okay, good. Whew. Oh, I completely forgot to mention. When I was also gathering food when I ended the video, before I saved to gather stuff for the hut, I found a tribal camp over here, and that's how I got the tribal bow. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, so I have run into a band like this before. Okay, well, I'm not gonna harvest. That's a lot of meat though, but I am not going to resort to cannibalism. Not yet. Ooh, a map. Ah, so this is a new map location. There's this whole area over here. What's this? Oh, it's a grapple gun location. What? H... A-1... Then we still have that. Whatever the hell that is. I still want to know what the hell that triangle is. Letter? To Philippa Smith. Subject: change of reporting form. Due to problems with Korea, all further reports are to be recorded as audio logs. Reports must contain a number, name of the person reporting, and location. There is no requirement regarding the number of reports. It should be adjusted to any developments. Audio logs will be collected once a week together with the samples. The plane will land as usual as Thursday at doot. Audio logs are to be described in detail, packaged. Oh, okay. So that's going on about the audio logs. I can't turn that on.
Dr. Smith, report number 23. Again, it's about Higgins. His behavior is starting to spiral out of control, and his obsession with his wife's health is disrupting the team's work. Once again, I want to make it clear that I don't have the professional knowledge to diagnose him, but I suspect a mental breakdown. It's getting worse with each day. Should I put him on medication? We have some sedatives on hand. Please advise. Oh, I almost forgot. I've packed all the specimens according to the new guidelines. I hope this time they will reach their destination without any problems. End of report.
Thirsty.
Perfect timing. But okay, so that's bizarre. Following report number 37-39. Why am I saying 31? Which confirmed that the mission is furloughed due to the lack of the Y subject. OMA Corp aborts any work concerning in this area. Your orders are to evacuate the base. All units are to report on board of the plane on Tuesday. Any delays or evacuate at different time are not taken into consideration. All equipment is to be left in place. Once the members of the expedition return, they shall undergo a year-long quarantine to which they agree in their signed contracts. Any attempts to avoid or shorten the period of the quarantine, refusal to undergo tests, or failure to submit to final report shall be tested as a breach of contract. The following are subject: contact with the media, contact with people outside of the strictly specific group assigned into the project, contact with other research facilities, disclosure of any information regarding the tasks conducted by Corp, branch of contact, breach of contract and or NDA shall be punished. Okay, so that explains why everything's banned. They did evacuation work, but why is everything look so overgrown? How long has this been going on for? Days. Doesn't quite say. LZ Delta last transmission first day. Order 42. Nice little bed though. Can't pick up that note. Let's save after we pick up everything, because then we at least know we have it still in our inventory. If we do potentially get killed by a caiman again. Actually, no, wait, we've already killed a caiman in this area, so there's probably not going to be another one.
Alvarez, report number 3. Camp Omega is now up and running. I checked the perimeter with Vega and found nothing alarming. So far, we've both been guarding the camp in turns, switching every 6 hours. But starting tomorrow, he will be in charge of Omega, and I will move to Delta. We agreed to communicate on the radio on a regular basis every 5 hours. Most of the team is unproblematic, but I'm not sure if it was a good idea to take the Higgins with us. We've only been here a couple of days and I'm already sick of the good doctor's ramblings. He is only focused on his wife. Vega and I will keep an eye on him. End of report.
Ah, it's just bags. Or I was gonna run into another mass grave. You know, that's a sentence I never thought I'd ever say. Okay, now what's in this tent? Ooh, some mushrooms. No, eat. I wonder what I can craft these with. Never quite actually seen that. Or tried it before, should I say. Eat. There we go. Okay. To be honest, the inside of the tent looks a lot better than I was expecting. Decontamination. Infected blood sample. Requires 1 infected blood sample.
Dr. Smith, report number 27. Observations on Guanabana. A small tree in the Annonaceae family. Yellow and green heart-shaped flowers. Oval fruits, up to 12 inches long, weighing on average 2.2 pounds. Covered in dark green skin with soft prickles, white creamy flesh with black seeds. Distinctive characteristics, very tasty. I've collected samples of fruits, leaves, and bark. As with many other species, the natives use the guanabana fruit to make anti-parasite brews. I must repeat some tests to be sure, but so far, the evidence for antiviral, antibacterial, and even antidepressant properties is very promising. I'm not sure if I should get our hopes up, but some of the plant's substances can even destroy cancer cells. I want to keep my professional cool, but for the first time, I feel that we are actually close to discovering what we're looking for. Out of all the potential samples studied so far, I recommend conducting a thorough analysis on guanabana first. End of report.
We are aware of Dr. Higgins' difficult personality, but we'd like to remind you that it is impossible to continue the research without him. The goal of your mission is more important than any personal, so please take into consideration that Dr. Higgins and his wife went through a lot, and all that stress could have taken a toll on their nerve. We believe that you are able to ensure professional relations at the camp and guarantee the document is carried out his dues in a considerate manner. 2 samples in the last transport were broken. You must therefore improve the production of their packaging. Each specimen is to be packaged separately and secured from uncontrolled movement, unsealing, or contain or exposed to sunlight. Additional sale from 2 samples packaged as usual. Additional 2 are to be frozen, and someone from your team is to check if the refrigerator is sealed and well for another base. Okay. We remind you of your obligation to every sample. Okay, this is the same one as before.
Dr. Smith, report number 26. Observations on Quassia amara. A shrub from the Samarubaceae family with compound inflorescence and small, long, intensely red leaves. Distinctive characteristics: its flower contains chemical compounds, quassin among others, which make this shrub one of the most bitter plants in the world. The natives use it to make a brew for fevers and pain. Unfortunately, aside from this usage, I haven't found evidence of any other medicinal properties. Apart from its terrible taste, the plant doesn't have any other distinguishable features. Of course, a sample along with full biochemical analysis will be included in the nearest transport. End of report.
Interesting. Infected blood. So are they the ones that took the blood from the natives? The blood is this why everybody's been trying to do the blood transfusions?
Okay, so this goes here. Now I just need the right sample.
Insert test sample. Oh, okay. Now I know where our tent is. They marked it on the map from the camp. How did they know about us? Did we work together? Mia, I'm on my way to you. Oh, is this our camp? Is that what the H is? Must be for Higgins. So we need to find a sample. It seems like they tested most plants. Okay, well, we've checked everything out here, so now we can save. Yeah. Okay, now might as well check out this. That's a big island, from what I could tell. Also, we might as well sleep. It's dark as is. I know the Cayman meat's most probably spoiled at this point, but that's fine by me. We have enough canned food. And we can always just hunt another one. And I have a feeling we're probably going to be drinking ayahuasca soon. Like, yeah, we still have enough canned food to last a few days. Or at least one more day. Okay, so I think it's that big island, which is right here. Is it not? Yeah, it's right there. And that's the A-1. Yeah, it's like a little land bridge. That's an anthill. Oh, there's a few nuts. OT once again. So this is... Oh no, wait. That's not the... It'll have to be this way then. Okay, well let's hit this way then. Oh, well I guess that makes sense for the land bridge. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. I actually think I see a few structures.
Thirsty.
Probably a leech, yeah. Leech. Let me guess. Have to drink ayahuasca again. Make him drink another ayahuasca. Another ceremonial place. Mia still hasn't contacted me. I must take a chance. I must remember. I must drink another ayahuasca here. Okay, well we need a small fire. That's the first thing. Book. Fire. Boom. There we go. Ah, we have the lead right here. Might as well collect these while we're at it. Harvest. Harvest. And harvest. There we go. Collect this. No space in the backpack. Why is that? You probably go here, don't you? There we go. Plenty of space now. What? Well, I guess we could drop this. There we go.
Thirsty.
Boom. Okay. Now, time for another wild trip. I wonder what we're gonna remember this time. I hope we finally get answers about what's going on in the real world. Like, we know there's disease and that the natives apparently started it, and that's why Omacorp is basically trying to find a cure to it. Like, we know that much, but we don't really know, like, the full picture, I feel. I feel like we're missing something. But I think we're gonna at least get our answers now. At least I hope we do. Child, come back. Come back, child. Holy hell. Anaconda bastards. Oh, there's a whole bunch of dead macaws. The macaws are dead. The frogs also. And there's snakes everywhere. This is actually horrifying. Why is this trip so much more horrifying than the last one?
You know what the worst part about this disease is? The doctors gave me 6 months. How am I supposed to live my life when time is running out? How the fuck do I just can't. I can't do this anymore.
I wake up next to you every day, knowing there's no future for us. I just can't take it. The pain, I want to end it and just be done. It feels like someone is holding my heart in an iron fist and I can't breathe. I just lie there and look at you.
Trying to get inside, and the car of an employee trying to leave the compound ready for the next. Patients from around the world and camps from Kabul of the Overcorp headquarters are demanding immediate access to the latest generation culture drug. They protest against the paper treatment of patients with Brazilian nationality who received treatment in the first place, and fortunately, 3 people were injured, including one of the employees of the company. Their life is not in danger. At present, the police have confirmed the arrest of 5 people.
Kinda here. So far I'm hearing that people in the company are injured. By the way, I also noticed that Umlu Corp is the owner of this hospital that Mia's in. Patient. By the way, I assume she means cancer, not the other disease, is what she's talking about. Diagnosis, no changes found. Underlying disease, uncovered none. Treatment, equal prognosis, CT scan, just did not show any tumors in the lungs, blood test result, unremarkable, surgical treatment. Going further, patient has been discharged, recommend checkups in, so it is probably.
Despite the controversy, the drug is not disappears from the shelf, and is effective in the readily program in response to the problem.
I don't know if you. I might try and boost it in editing, but I don't know if maybe you guys can hear what's saying, but I honestly cannot. By the way, this is so sad. This honestly is. A new, better world. It is done. Umalu Corp has launched a new era in the history of mankind. The revolutionary drug has entered production and soon cancer will finally be defeated. Everything began with the traveler Jake Higgins, who went to the Amazon and brought back the secret to eternal health, then shared his findings with Umalu Corp. The company immediately started research on the new drug which will cure cancer once and for all. One of the worst sicknesses will soon be completely eradicated. It may be hard to believe, but the results of our tests are the cure is really working and leads to full remission. And this is only the beginning. The medical revolution is gaining momentum and there's already research underway aimed at eliminating other diseases. Thanks to Umalu, the impossible became impossible, and today we are standing before a unique opportunity to ensure that mankind is healthy and durable like never before. This makes it even more sad because this quite literally, I can see the temptation that he must have felt to want to help his wife, and when they came to him basically offering to help him, especially when basically the entire world shunned his book and they were in financial trouble, Mia had cancer, and literally they come with a deal to help them out of financial trouble and so forth, and also now this miracle drug now cures cancer so it can help and potentially save Mia. It's honestly an opportunity almost too tempting to not take. Brazilian dream coming true. Brazilian dream coming true. While in Brazil, pharmaceutical company Omnicorp is giving away free injections of this surprisingly revolutionary cure in all to the country's citizens. The rest of the world watches in outrage as the price of the drug keeps soaring. Until recently, only the people interested in the pharmaceutical market recognize the name of Omnicorp, but now the company is on everyone's lip. The drug is developed in record time and is said to work as perfect vaccine that ensures immunity to all kinds of illness, and for those already sick it simulates the immune system, causing the remission and complete recovery. Although all of this sounds unreal and the internet is full of photos and clips of pregnancy syndrome, people cured of cancer, AIDS or lupus, a study has also been produced that show great effectiveness of the drug against Ebola, which has been untreatable so far. However, Omnicorp has refused to give access to the drug to foreign medical labs. Therefore, no research outside Brazil has proven its effects. This doesn't seem to discourage the sick and dying from all around the world. They set up online fundraisers hoping to collect the unimaginable amount of money needed for the treatment. Those who can make a pilgrimage to Brazil in hopes of getting an injection for free. People are queuing up at the border wanting to be let in, and airlines are launching new connections to the address and raising demand. Although Omnicorp is giving away the drug for free in Brazil, the profits of the company have already reached billions of dollars. The company has exclusive rights to the new drug and keeps its ingredients secret, not to let anyone copy the formula. This means that it is free to have the price for other countries. According to unofficial reports, among the parties negotiating with Omnicorp are not only from the USA, but also the governments of different countries, aiming to provide their citizens with access to the drug. Details of these conversations hasn't been made public yet, but we know that Omnicorp is looking to build its branches around the world. Initially, at last, one per each continent. A race between world powers is underway, and it will determine the choice of the first location. Success of Omnicorp is slowly affecting the entire country. Brazil, so far the world's 8th largest economy, is now on its way to the very top. Thanks to this medical discovery, the country is becoming a force previously unknown to the world. It is already outrun China and can soon become the richest, most influential superpower in the world. And this is due not only to the raising profits from the sales of the new medicine, but also the rapid development thanks to a healthier, stronger society. Today, we did not know yet where the experiment of the eliminating of illness of the entire population will lead us, but it's possible that Brazil will bring about a world revolution. Holy hell.
I can't blame you for the decisions you made. You chose me, not knowing the cost. Would you do it again? Or was the price of healing me too high?
A breakthrough in medicine, Omnicorp is going to heal us. Breakthrough in medicine, Omnicorp is going to heal us. The pharmaceutical company Omnicorp was the only one to convince Jacobs to share the secrets of the eternal life, and was immediately started development of the new drug. We are in for a real medical. Higgins is the first man in the world who managed to get in touch with the previous unknown Yabawaka tribe. Before he went to Brazil, he had to undergo complete vaccination, ensuring his immunity, implements a healthy diet, and take nutrients tests to make sure that he was perfect shape. When it comes to tribal isolation from the world, coming into contact with a sickness brought from the outside, even a common cold, could lead to the extinction of the entire village. Higgins, however, rose to this challenge, and we should be grateful. When he reached his destination, it turned out that all that we were unnecessary in the book he wrote after his return. Higgins includes a claim where this native tribe never got sick. By doing so, he aroused hope among the sick, but the book was eventually a huge disappointment, as the author did not reveal the true reason behind the layer's perfect immunity. Medical experts asserted that without evidence, his claims were nothing more than fairy tales. Luckily, Higgins also attracted supporters who saw the potential of these extremely claims. Umlu Corp managed to convince the traveler to share the knowledge he acquired. They were the only company in the world brave enough to launch unconventional research whose goals, among others, is to revolutionize cancer treatment soon. Cosmetic surgery and accessing will become history. The fact that numerous copycats of Umacorp are trying to get to the Yabawaka at all costs seem to prove that Jake Higgins really discovered the secret of health. The interest is so huge that the Brazilian government had to start denying permits to venture into the tribal's territory. Out of concern for its safety, the authorities implemented special safety measures and created a to prevent any party from trying to engage the tribe. The Yabawaka are under full protection. Thanks to Higgins and Umacorp, a revolutionary medicine has been put into motion, which will lead to the elimination of previously untreatable and often lethal conditions. If it comes to completion, this will mean that an uninsured traveler will go down in history, not only of miracle progress, but also the entire human race. So any other things we can read? Jake Higgins discoveries save the world. Will Jake Higgins' discovery save the world? Nobody believe that Jake Higgins really found the secret of eternal health. Today we know that thanks to his discovery, Umlu is going to change the world, releasing humanity from the burden of sickness and suffering. Summary is suffering from actual. He is only 4 years old and has spent most of his life in hospital, being subjected to and stuck with needles, bone marrow transplants, given the biggest chance of recovery. But sadly, like thousands of other sick children, is now ineligible for the procedure. The fight for these young patients' lives is a critical race against time. Unpredicted, Corp has joined the struggle, announcing a swift launch of a new generational drug, which is to make cancer treatment as easy as curing a cold. It's a real breakthrough in medicine, one that will change the fate of humanity by eliminating one of the most severe illnesses. The research considered by the company has aroused great hope. Terminally ill patients have already started gathering next to Corp headquarters, hoping that they will be chosen for the first test. Obviously, the company states that it's far too early to experiment on people, but accordingly to witness, cured patients were seen leaving the company HQ. Shocking reports that the unbelievable effects of the drugs are drawing in a flood of desperate people willing to spend the rest of their lives in a queue in hopes of a miracle. It's just the beginning. The company has announced that more drugs will be developed to eliminate other untreatable illnesses, all of them based on Jake Hill's research. It is truly amazing that there were millions of sick people was found in the Amazon forest among the members of the tribe, completely isolated from civilization. The idea sounds so preposterous that no diagnosis has addressed it. Only Jake Higgins found enough courage in his heart to set off on a long, dangerous journey in hopes of finding a revolutionary cure. Is there really hope for Sammy? Right now, doctors give him a 20% chance of recovery. Worse, as the new drug is said to be 100% effective. If the boy gets it fast enough, he will have a long, normal life to look forward to. And even though a world without illness seems like a vision straight out of science fiction movie, Jake Higgins and Umlu Corp have just given us one step closer to fulfilling that dream. You know, it truly does sound wonderful. Like, as I said, the temptation, I can just imagine. By the way, this is where the gift was put in. So, we clearly gave them the gift, and that's what the cure to cancer was. And all other diseases. As I said, I don't blame him. The temptation to want to save your wife is just... to be honest, I could never judge anybody in such a situation.
What price? What did I do? Tell me, please.
Speed more important than quality. Drug from Corp already available? Barely a year has passed since the Brazilian pharma company started working on a new revolutionary drug. The medicine in question is already in use and being administered to patients. The world's medical experts are outraged about the verge of their over the safety of the patients. On Thursday, the WHO officially condemned the actions which introduced a new drug onto the market at such a record-breaking speed, according to the WHO. So it is impossible to conduct all necessary tests and to regulations for new drugs in such a short time. Meanwhile, the president of Brazil has offered his support to the company, introduced that the drug has been approved for sale by the appropriate regulatory office. He has also added that the gravely ill can spare several years to wait for the effective treatment. According to the CEO of Umlu Corp, Cage, the drug was excellent and is safe to use. It is also said to be especially effective against cancer. Surprisingly, the medicine leads to a complete and swift recovery while also preventing. This is also why it is rushed onto the market. Is supposed by organizations from all over the world before a drug makes its way to patients. The development of any drug starts with searching for new ways to test a particular sickness, conditions, or symptoms. In the first phase, as many as hundreds or thousands of chemical substances and components are examined for healing or potential. Next, out of that pool, a small number of most promising ones are chosen. The underage treatments of which are considered on live tissue or bacteria and take approximately 5 years. It isn't until the next phase that the substance chosen from internal pools are administered to people in series of strictly regulated chemical trials, which take up to 6 years. Only that can be applied for registration. Application is once approval is received, the production of the drug can finally be launched and then introduced into the market. This isn't the end of the procedure though. Every official available drug is under constant strict supervision. So, Umlu Corp got greedy and they saw that they could make a miracle drug and they rushed its production. And this obviously led to green news, unknown virus detected in Brazil. Yeah, that's what I figured. Unknown virus detected in Brazil. It's been a week since Brazilian hospitals shared information about new occurrences of an unidentified virus. To date, a dozen of cases have been reported. For safety reasons, the patients are isolated. Most of them have slipped into a coma, and the doctors describe their conditions as severe. Tests are being conducted to identify the virus and its mutations. Currently, the patients are provided with treatment which aim to increase their comfort. Authorities urge citizens who show symptoms or have in contact with infected persons to get checked in the nearest hospital. One of the first symptoms of the infected are high fever and pale blue subcranial lesions. The authorities also assure the public that the solution is under control, the situation is under control, and there is no risk of an outbreak. Wow, definitely don't believe that. Oh no. We started the entire pandemic. And just because we wanted to save our wife. More infected with the new virus in Brazil. The situation in Brazilian hospitals is becoming worse. Over several dozen people died in the connection with unidentified virus. The number of diagnosed infection is on the rise. The hospitals are struggling to accommodate the incoming flood of patients. The sick were kept in isolation, but now hospital has a sufficient number of isolation wards for all the afflicted. Entire wards and even wings of the hospital are being turned into quarantine zones. Unfortunately, the effects of the medical personnel may not be enough to prevent the outbreak. People in an advanced stage of illness are found at their homes, in the streets, and in public spaces, thus spreading the virus even further. The worst scenario is playing out in the poorest districts and even less poor situations. The access to healthcare paired with distrustful attention of the citizens toward authorities make it even more difficult to contain the virus in these areas. The Minister of Health assures the public that several research teams are currently working independently to identify the virus. At the same time, a special investigation task force has been formed to determine the source and case of the outbreak. The President of Brazil claims that the situation is under control and that it's asking the citizens to follow strict safety measures and avoid public places if possible. Several big events were cancelled for safety reasons, and kindergarten schools are declined in the ordinance. Despite the reassuring turn of the authority, Brazil is on the brink of chaos. I wonder if that's the special force that the abbreviation was for. It's just getting worse it's getting worse and worse by the newspaper article. Outbreak of unknown disease spiraling out of control. Not long ago, Brazil aspired to become the world's greatest superpower, but now it is found itself on the brink of total collapse. A mystery disease has already cost Brazil the lives of 20 million people. The country is running out of medical supplies, and the government has lost control of the country. If the outbreak spreads beyond the borders, the crisis may consume the entire continent. Due to the tragic situation in Brazil, the neighboring countries have introduced procedures that are meant to protect their citizens from becoming infected. Additional forces have been deployed to control the borders, and official crossings have been closed. Runaways who are trying to escape Brazil illegally are apprehended and sent back. The rest of the world has restrictions. Most airports have suspended flights to and from Brazil. At the special organizations by the WHA, rapidly from all around the world are debating how to stop the unidentified virus from spreading any further. One of the first proposals is to fortify the safety measures at the from a geographical perspective, it is the most convenient point to stop the outbreak because has already reached Colombia. Other proposals include building pumped wire into a fence or even a wall reaching from the coast to coast. Engaging in major military forces being considered. It is easy to notice the helplessness of the WHA in the face of the crisis. All of the situations so far are mostly aimed at protecting the countries that haven't been affected by the disease. No one has proposed a method of effective treatment of the virus. The chaos from all around the first day has led to this conclusion, and the world still cannot feel safe.
They all believed this was the only solution. Shutting down airports, seaports, and now this? They are isolating the entire continent.
Holy hell. They're literally building a wall to isolate the entire place. And obviously the tribals get involved and then they... Oh no. They try and stop the workers, but then the military probably gets involved and kills them. This is a... These are graves. These are graves. Oh no.
You think I was worth it?
Holy hell. This is... I'm a loss for words. I truly am. Who the hell are you? Oh, we have a grapple gun.
Doesn't look like you're gonna need this.
Yeah. These bones and bones. Well, he must have been here long.
It's Alvarez.
Oh, it's him.
Down to a fucking cave. Christ. I think I broke my leg. Wait. Report number. Fuck. Why do I even... Alvarez. Report number 24. I managed to immobilize the leg, but there is no exit. The walls are covered in paintings. So someone must have been here before me. But how the fuck did they come in? There's nothing here. Not even the tiniest crack. It's all because of that asshole Higgins. I told you we don't fucking need him here. Higgins! You piece of shit! Pick up that fucking call! You and that cult of yours are just a bunch of fucking frauds! I know you couldn't be trusted! I hope you die, scumbag! It's because of you! All of it! No. I'll fuck you up myself when I get out of here!
But is that why Mia just wants us to leave her behind? Because she's infected. Because she must have got the treatment for the cure. So, is that why she wants to stay here? Because she knows it's a lost cause. That we haven't found a cure yet. So she knows she can't be cured. Makes sense. So, I guess we must find a cure. Am I all those people? Mia, I cured you once before. You can't give up now. I'll find a way. I have to. Where did you go? The expedition is... What was it? Is this where all the equipment from the airport went? Are they trying to find the cure? Where is everyone? Is this camp the Umalu from my visions? Are they trying to develop a medicine using this medicine? The right ingredient needed to be found. Was I helping them? Everyone evacuated without the drug. But why? What did they miss? That's a good question. What's our next objective? Find a way to make a cure. Well, at least now we know why Mia was acting so strange. We finally now understand. She's infected. So she's obviously thinks she's not going to make it because there's no cure. So if we find a cure, we can get her out of here. Okay. By the way, we're probably going to need this. We're out of the other one. Okay, well, as the trend goes, I'm going to call that it for today. I might do a double upload. But yeah, I think I might call it for this video. Because yeah, continuing that trend of basically whenever we drink ayahuasca, we end the video. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.